Hello there, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be solving another exponential equation which involves radicals. As always, we're going to use the substitution method, and I'm going to go ahead and substitute this expression with u. In that case, we will have u equals 2 to the x plus 2. So next I'm going to go ahead and negate both sides to get minus u equals negative 2 minus 2 to the x. And then I'm going to add 20 to both sides to get 20 minus u equals 18 minus 2 to the x, which is the expression over here. So this is 20 minus u. So by doing these replacements, we're going to get a simple radical equation. So we're going to get the square root of u plus the square root of 20 minus u equals 6. Now, let's go ahead and solve this for u, but before we do that, let's go ahead and talk about the domain of this equation. Obviously, we want this and this to be non-negative. So we want u to be non-negative, and we want 20 minus u to be non-negative as well. This means that u should be less than or equal to 20. If we put these two together, we can say that u should be any number between 0 and 20, including both 0 and 20. So let's keep this in mind. And now let's go ahead and solve this for u. To do that, let's go ahead and move this to the right-hand side to isolate this radical expression. So we have the square root of 20 minus u equals 6 minus the square root of u. Next, in order to get rid of the radical on the left-hand side, let's go ahead and square both sides. So we're going to get 20 minus u equals 36 plus u minus 12 times the square root of u. So we have square root on the right-hand side. So let's go ahead and isolate this by moving this to the left-hand side and moving this to the right-hand side. So we're going to get 12 times the square root of u equals 2u plus 16. Now we can simplify this by dividing both sides by 2. So if we do that, we're going to get 6 times the square root of u equals u plus 8. Next, let's go ahead and square both sides to get rid of the radical. So if we do that, we're going to have 36 times u equals u squared plus 64 plus 16u. If we move everything on the same side, we're going to get u squared minus 20 times u plus 64 equals 0. Now we can factor the left-hand side, and if we do that, we're going to have u minus 4 times u minus 16. And based on this, we can say that we have u equals 4 or u equals 16. And remember that we wanted u to be between 0 and 20, and since both 4 and 16 are between 20 and 0, that means that both of these two values are valid solutions. Now remember that u is 2 to the x plus 2. That means that 2 to the x plus 2 is either equal to 4 or 2 to the x plus 2 equals 16. This gives us 2 to the x equals 2 or 2 to the x equals 14. So if 2 to the x equals 2, that means that x equals 1. And if 2 to the x equals 14, by using the definition of logarithm, we can say that x equals log 14 with base 2. So we found two valid solutions. And this brings us to the end of this video. Hopefully you enjoyed watching this. If you did, hit the subscribe button and hit the like button, and I'll see you later. Goodbye for now.